Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum Part 22. In the last part, we took on two of the Cypher Peons, and tried to rescue Silva, but it didn't really work. It took an entire part to battle both of them, and so I'm pretty sure I did something wrong, because it shouldn't take that long to battle two people. But, to be fair, they were pretty tough. Today we're going to try to talk to Silva again, because I know for a fact that that's what we're supposed to do, and I don't know why it wasn't working when we tried it. I'm glad it worked this time, I discovered that they were bringing Shadow Pokemon to Pyrite from here. That's as far as I got when they caught me like this, but I did manage to filch this from them. Here you go. We obtained the Ardisk. I think it's an item that's useful only down here in the Under. Silva, you would be correct, so now I know exactly what to do. We are going to head over to this contraption right here with Rainbowness. This is the UFO, and it's a aircraft that'll take you places. There are three discs, the F disc, the R disc, and I believe the L disc, and they stand for forward, left, and right. I don't think the L disc comes to you. I think you have to go out of your way to get it, which just brings you to that Pokebox over there, but I don't remember what's in it. This is not the correct direction to go, and there is an herb shop to the left, but I wanted to show off that this is the Colosseum, and there's this healing lady here if you need her, and you don't want to spend $1,000 like I did in a PC here, and I know there was a PC back there where we just were, but I wanted to be able to show off the Colosseum. So because we have a pretty big battle ahead of us, I am actually going to do something a little bit out of the ordinary for me, and I'm going to remove the Shadow Pokemon from our party and replace it with different ones. Well, different Pokemon, not different Shadow Pokemon. And it's unconventional for me, but I'm actually going to put in our Purified Pokemon, because I feel like they could really help us in the battle. So I'm going to put in Jumpluff, Hariyama, and Ampharos, and then for our final Pokemon, which is even more unconventional of me, I'm going to put in Entei, because I feel like he could really help us win the battle. So now that we've got all that done, I'm going to head this way, and we're going to use the R disc, which will take us right. Yay! As you can probably tell, this is not my first take. I've done this about 15 or 16 times now over the course of the past few days, and that's why the part was not uploaded the day after when it should have been, because I could not do it. I just could not. Which was a little bit upsetting, but oh well. So here we have we walk in here and we get a TV stand company thing. Okay, folks, we're ready to go on the air. Okay, what you're first going to want to do is get in and get these rare candies. Rare candies level up your Pokemon by 1. But they reset the experience bar back to the first, back to, like, no experience. We're actually going to use all 3 on Espeon because I feel like we're going to need them for her and it's going to help her better. I am not going to teach Espeon Psych Up because I do not believe it will help us. So then we'll use the final one on Espeon. I don't know when you're going to get a chance to get these next, so you might want to get them now. You two, you're holding up the film shoot. We're about to begin filming. Wait, who are you? Ack, I recognize those faces. Those faces were on the blacklist from headquarters. How did you find us? But that's not important now. I'll squash you myself and collect a reward from Master Nazcauer. So we battled Cypher Admin Dakim at Mount Battle, and now we're battling Cypher Admin Venus in the Under. This is, for me, the halfway point in the game. She sends out Delcatty and Bayonet, which is not the ideal combination that I would like to be facing with Espeon and Meganium, but it's what we've got, so we gotta make the most of it. Bayonet is incredibly powerful against Espeon and could knock her out in just one hit, which she will most likely do, but don't worry, we have revives. So we're gonna use Psybeam on Bayonet because we want to take her out as soon as possible, if it's possible, and at this point it is not possible, so let's hope her Shadow Ball misses, but that is not likely. Delcatty is going to use on Attract on Espeon because she has done it literally every single time thus far. Razor Leaf will definitely not take out Bayonet unless somehow we get a major critical hit, and that did not happen. So it's time for Bayonet to attack with her Shadow Ball. There it goes. Espeon will faint this time. And we will bring her back later. If I have the chance. Because I really do need her. We're actually going to send out Entei now. Alright, so we're going to use Shadow Rush on Bayonet and Body Slam on Delcatty. Oh, really? That was not helpful. Great. So she'll use Attract on Entei, so Entei won't be able to attack. Oh, good. It was on Meganium. I don't know what Bayonet's going to do, honestly. It's a wild card at this point. And Shadow Ball. Alright, this will most likely take out Meganium if it's on Meganium, but... Okay, well, it did less damage than I thought it would. I really wish both of our Pokemon would have been able to attack, but they were not, so... I'm just going to use Razor Leaf, honestly. That probably was not the wise thing to do, but... Now Bayonet's gone. Which is actually helpful. Yay, level 34. Steelix. This is Lady Venus's strongest Pokemon, and it's also the scariest because it is insanely powerful. Alright, well there goes Meganium. Right now we're going to throw out Hariyama because it is the only strong Pokemon. It's the only Pokemon super effective against Steelix, and even then it won't attack it. Or even though it's super effective, it still won't do much damage because Steelix is so powerful. So we're going to use Shadow Rush on Steelix, and we're going to use Cross Drop on Steelix, and hope it all works. Let's get a critical hit, come on. Yeah, that's an actual insane amount of damage to do to Steelix, to be honest. Attract, which is a shame. Delcatty, the only reason you want to get Delcatty out of the way is because she's literally annoying. It just gets so frustrating to have to deal with her Attract. I'm glad he was able to use Cross Chop because, honestly, that's the only way we're gonna win against Steelix. Earthquake, okay. This could easily kill Entei. Oh, good, it didn't. That's actually a surprise. I wish we had a move that attacked all Pokemon, but we don't. So I'm going to continue attacking Steelix and hope that Hariyama can stay alive because I really need him to at this point. I hope she uses Attract or something, but she used Double Edge, so it's probably on Entei. Oh, it's on Hariyama. Okay, I did not expect that. We can still win against it, though. I'm glad both of these Pokemon are down, because that's helpful. Well, I'm not glad Hariyama's down, but it's not the worst situation. We're going to send out Ampharos, and she sends out Vileplume. This was the Pokemon that I was really hoping we would have Espeon for, because she's a Psychic and she's a Grass and Poison type, and Psychic is strong against both of those. I'm really glad that Entei was able to avoid the attack, because this means that for sure we will be able to knock out Steelix, and that's the main concern of the battle. I'm going to use Thunder Wave on Vileplume just because I want to be able to paralyze it, because Vileplume can actually be a very tough opponent. So there goes Entei, and now we will send out Jumpluff and use a Revive on Espeon, just so that we have her later. Because I'll probably need her for Vileplume at some point. Oh wow, awesome. Now we'll send out Jumpluff. I'm glad these are our last two Pokemon. So, Dakim had an Entei, and Venus has a Suicune, and that is why I consider this the half point in the game, honestly. Giga Drain, okay, that is not very helpful, but hopefully it's on Jumpluff. Okay, good. That is helpful. It's a shame we don't have Earthquake to help us here, but oh well. Okay, Thunder Wave, and it worked, which is very good. Currently, I'm going to be using both of my moves on Entei. I'm going to be using, or on Suicune, I'm going to be using Sleep Powder and Thunderbolt. It always attacks first, and I really hope it's not on Jumpluff. Okay, but I'm also hoping it's not on Ampharos. Like, it's a interesting situation here, because I need both of them. Sleep Powder, we want to keep Jumpluff alive for as long as possible, because Sleep Powder will not put it to sleep for the entire time. So we only have a few tries to catch it, which is a shame. But Thunderbolt can really help us here. I don't expect Ampharos to stay alive after this turn, so I want to make sure that we get as much as we can out of him. Stun Spore, okay, he did stay alive after this turn, but we will not be attacking with him. We'll be using a Revive on Espeon. Stun Spore is a very detrimental move to Jumpluff, and I'm really upset because this means possibly bad things. But I'm going to throw an Ultra Ball at Suicune and just hope it catches it. But there are honestly some Pokemon that it doesn't matter how low health they are and how many disadvantages they have, it will just take a few balls to throw at them before they'll actually help. or before they'll actually be caught, but I would be amazed if this caught it on the first try, because I don't think I've ever caught one of the legendary dogs on the first try. Yeah, I didn't think so. But hopefully it can stay asleep for a few more turns. Vileplume is paralyzed, it can't move. That's very good. So, I'm gonna continue throwing balls at it, because the more balls we can throw at it, the better chance for attacking, the better chance for catching it that we have. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with Ampharos. I think I'm gonna use Thunderbolt on Vileplume, just because it'll help to get her down. Any damage that we can do to her will help, even if it's little. Plus, it's all we have to do for now, so I don't want to get Suicune too low health, because if we get him too low, then he'll just use Shadow Rush and kill himself. Thunderbolt. I know this won't do much at all, but we'll just keep attacking. Giga Drain. Alright, this is probably going to be on Ampharos, which is a shame. And there he goes. So now we'll call out Espeon and be able to knock out Vileplume in one hit, which will be helpful. So here we go with Espeon, and I'll eventually use another revive on another Pokemon just to make sure that we can stay alive for longer. So we'll throw another Ultra Ball. I believe Suicune will be waking up this turn, so I hope we can get a critical hit. Or just catch it right now, because then we'd win for sure, I'm positive of it. Come on, let's do it. Go. Dang it. That's the third time in a row, so I think it's time that I attack him. He doesn't seem to be waking up, though, so I really don't want to attack him until he wakes up, though, so oh, please don't use Acid. That's strong against Jump Bluff. Please be on Espeon, but not on Espeon 2. Alright, well, at least it wasn't too much. Oh, her defense fell. That's lovely. Oh, it's on both. Okay. So we're going to use another Ultra Ball, and then I'm going to use Swift. I'm pretty sure Swift won't knock the Vileplume out, but oh well. Come on, let's hope it catches it. We can do it. Please? Dang it. Well, we're closer, which is always a good thing. And this will definitely bring Suicune's health down just a little bit. Not as, you know, not very much, but it'll help. Anything helps. And it's still asleep, which is also very... It's honestly very shocking. I hope Jumpluff can stay alive to put it asleep one more time. Wow, okay. So the next thing I'm going to use... I think the next move to be used is going to be on Espeon, honestly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... This is a very interesting situation because both of our Pokemon are about to die, but I have to focus on catching the Suicune. And so I'm going to use Return on Vileplume and hope that this ball catches it. Oh, did it wake up? I think it woke up this turn. Come on. Please? Dang it. Okay, it's still asleep for now. At least we have the Vileplume taken care of. And at least one of our Pokemon is safe for now. But Espeon, or, if Suicune wakes up, our Pokemon, one of our Pokemon's gone, for sure, so... Yeah, there it goes. I know you use Shadow Rush. At least it didn't use Surf. Please be on Espeon. Nope, there goes Jumpluff. Okay. So, I'm going to revive a Pokemon, I think. Or, I'm going to use a Hyper Potion on Espeon, first of all. Because I definitely need that. Surf won't do much damage to her, so I'm glad he's using Surf. And then I'm going to revive another Pokemon. I'll probably revive Jumpluff, actually, because I need the sleep. The sleep powder, so... Go for it, Jumpluff. Yeah. Shadow Rush. So I know this is on Espeon for a fact. And then I'll use another Hyper Potion on her and put it to sleep again. Hopefully this works, because a lot of the time it doesn't. So let's use the Hyper Potion on Espeon now. And I might revive even another Pokemon. Just to make sure that we're gonna win. Or at least, you know, stay alive. I'm really, really ticked off that that missed. Let's revive Ampharos, because it has Thunder Wave, which could paralyze it, so... Let's hope this isn't on Jumpluff. I mean, you know... I know that's a hard thing to say because Espeon is our lead character, but... Good, it put it to sleep. For whatever reason, one time I kept using Sleep Powder, and I used it literally 6 times, and it missed every single time. So if I was going to try to catch it, regardless of if this worked or not. But now we have 3 Pokemon, and it's asleep, and in the red, so let's hope this works. I don't know how long it's going to stay asleep, but I'm really hoping it can stay asleep as long as it did before. Come on, cross his fingers, this really needs to work. Come on. Please? Oh my gosh, we did it! Suicune was caught. Suicune was sent to the PC storage system. I'm so happy that we finally did it, because, I mean, you know, we defeated Cypher Admin Venus. This is the first time you guys have seen this, but this is like the 18th time in 3 days I've seen this. I'm so glad that didn't go out live on the air. I hate how she just sort of like twirls like, man, I'm pouting. But, oh my gosh. I'm so happy right now. Oh no, Lady Venus was knocked down. Wah, run away. Aye, how dare you? How could I get bested by a mere boy? Remember this, I'll get you back for this. Okay. Ian File. Yes. Final report. Some interesting discoveries were made about the purification process. There are several ways to cause the opening of the heart's door, and the resulting effects appear to differ with the original nature of the Pokémon. Also, as the purification process advances, the Shadow Pokémon regains its moves and its original nature. When the purification process is complete, the Pokémon regains all the experience points it has accumulated, perhaps even enough to level up. By effectively using these features, it may be possible to create an even more powerful Shadow Pokémon. Alright, that's interesting. There's really nothing in here that I know of, so... What we're gonna do... Is this lagging? Because the sound's cutting out a little bit. Oh, wait, I didn't see that. TM45. What is TM45? Attract, of course. That's actually very helpful, but I don't even know if I want to use it, because, like, even though they're NPCs, it frustrates me having Attract used on me, and, like, I don't even want to do that to NPCs. Okay, so Venus runs that way. Out the left. It's locked from this side. Can I unlock the door? Oh, awesome. I hope we don't have to battle this guy. I didn't have to battle him before. But what I'm actually going to do right now is I'm going to go up here and save, because this is the Colosseum. That's where the stairs lead. So first I'm going to heal. I think I said heal and save, but I don't know, I think I just said save at the same time, so... Yeah. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Okay. So, now I'm going to save. Yay! Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!